Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here with you. I've been meaning to do this class or workshop party, whichever you want to call it, for a while. Um, it's right at 6, so type in where are you guys from, what made you come to this workshop. I'm so excited, so we're just going to give a few minutes to start, okay guys? Like 1 minute for everyone to start logging in. And just a disclosure, I have kids, so you might hear them because it's like I'm not letting them in the room, but you might hear a little noise because they're just like, hey, why can't I go in? I want to go in now. That's how they are. Okay, and I have my computer on to my left so I can, see if there's any comments or anything. Okay, all right, so we're going to get started in a bit. All right. So I'm going to tell you who am I. My name is Stephanie, and I am a health coach, emotional release therapist, and I do a lot of very holistic things in the health. I look at the health in all directions, okay? I'm not just about what are you eating, what are you exercising, and what are you taking. I'm also seeing things that normally a lot of people forget, and it's emotions. Emotions are so powerful, guys, that it makes a big impact in our lives and in our health and many, many areas. So that is something I'm really passionate. But besides being passionate of helping people with emotions, I am extremely passionate and also helping in the gut. And I just love the gut. And I love the whole thing of the skin, and that is something I am doing. So I'm also a mother of 6, and if you are a mother or parent, you guys know that sometimes self-care, self-love, sometimes it becomes very challenging, right? Like we forget about ourselves, we put our kids first, we gotta pay bills, we gotta feed them, we gotta dress them, we gotta love them, discipline, we gotta do a lot of things as a parent, and we forget about ourselves, all right? So I've always had this blessed to be like, oh my God, you look so young, and you have 6 kids, oh my God. But there was one point where I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind being older. But there was one point in my life that my skin started acting up, and it was just like, okay, I'm not used to this. I don't like this. I barely take care of myself, and now seeing this in my face, it just didn't make me feel happy about myself or loving myself as much, so then that's why I started looking into skin. I didn't think it was that important until I started understanding a little bit more about it. So here we go. So skincare is very personal, okay? It's not one thing for everyone. Everyone is different. Everyone has different needs, and this is why I like what I do and educating and sharing and just spreading the love to everyone, because skincare is customized. Okay, guys, it's customized for everyone. Okay, it's not only about looking good. It's not about being superficial, but it's also being confident to be within your own skin. Because if we start thinking about it, I'm not high maintenance, but I do like to have my skin looking good. And when something is going on, it gets me self-conscious. And there's times that I feel I can't look at people's eyes, or they can't look at me. I feel like I want to, shut down because, I feel like this big pores are like this humongous, and that's all people see. But, they don't, right? But that's me. So it's also being comfortable. And so this whole workshop is to empower you to become your own skincare specialist. It's going to educate you, and you can make a decision on what you need because you know yourself more than anyone, right? You are going to become, after this, your own skincare specialist, and that is something I want. Hi, thank you for joining in. So excited. So that is pretty much. And also, when I talk about skin and gut, I am looking at it in a very holistic approach to health and beauty. You know, we're looking outside and we're looking the inside to outside, and versa, you know, so forth. So, okay. So what are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about 5 reasons why it's important to take care of your skin, 6 health tips, and what could, you know, help you for your gut and skin. We're going to talk about the gut and the skin axis, and the gut and brain and skin connection, because it's all entwined. And then I'm going to demo how I take care of my skin with the regimen that I recommend, because it's just amazing. And I'm just going to be very briefly, and if you want more information, please do your own research, because the science behind it is just incredible. Okay, guys, it's just incredible. And then lastly, I'm going to talk about the 5 supplements and how to support your gut. And then I'll talk about other 5 ones that I think it's, you know, helpful as well. But the main 5 ones I'll be talking to you, right? So, if you guys have any questions, please comment below, and I will try my best to answer as possible. Or if not, I'll, you know, comment later, okay? All right. So, what do you think are the 5 reasons of why to take care of your skin, no matter what age you are, from 11 all the way to, you know, no more? And the 5 reasons is, studies have shown when you help your skin and support it, it's going to reduce the damaged skin cells that are caused from toxins, the sun's best way it says to limit, and that is going to help to reduce cancer. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to cure, it's going to treat it, or it's going to 100% prevent it. I'm just saying when you're helping and support your skin, it's going to reduce damaged skin cells. And by reducing damaged skin cells, it's going to reduce your chances of cancer, which is good, right? Number 2 is being comfortable. What do I mean by that? Is, you know, you don't have to wake up with irritation, with redness, with pain, because there's sometimes you wake up with pain and it feels like super dry, or it feels as if it's like you had the sun all day and it's just a sunburn, you know? And there's many different ways. 3, you want your skin healthy because you want it to heal fast, okay? Our skin is the largest organ in our body. And why is it so important? Because it's going to help to rejuvenate, and it's going to heal, you know? It's going to protect us from the outer areas, you know, from the world. We don't want to have it open and have us exposed to, you know, a lot of damage and germs and, you know, infections, right? Number 4 is appearance. We're not trying to be superficial, but appearance is important. To be healthy, to feel radiant, and to feel beautiful and confident, right? When we have beautiful skin, we do feel confident, and it's like we could, you know, conquer the world, right? Because we feel confident, you know, because we love ourselves and we care for ourselves, and it just brings that strongness of ourselves, okay? So, and number 5, it just prevents illnesses, you know? It reduces the chance to get more ill. Not that it's going to say, oh, you do this, it's going to make sure you have no illnesses. No. What I'm saying is it's going to reduce the chances to be ill, because it's not, your skin is going to protect you from germs, bacteria, infections, all these things from the outside world. So those are the 5 reasons, okay, guys, why is it important to take care of our skin, okay? Now, there are 6 health tips in how to help your skin and gut. So, of course, number 1 is drink water. Hydration is important to help your skin to be moist, right? But not only that, we are 70% full of water. So, our body loves water, okay? So, the more hydrated we are, our body is going to function in general 100% awesome, right? So, water. 2 is, don't go when the sun is, especially now in summer, don't go where the sun is just beaming strongly at you want to protect yourself, have a hat, put protection on your skin. So be protecting, reduce the the sun contact, okay? Because that would, if you're always in the sun, you want to protect yourself, because the more sun exposure, wrinkles, freckles, aging spots, discoloration, and many other things, and we don't want that, okay? 3 is taking care of your gut. Everything starts from the gut, okay? And that is important. 4 is reduce your percentage of using toxic products. Lotions, hand lotion, your body gel that you wash your body with, your shampoo and conditioner, believe it or not, because what happens when we're washing, it all drips on our body, okay? So reduce toxins, okay? Even chemicals all around you. 5, emotions, okay? I am in love of healing emotions, feeling better, releasing all these, negative energetic things in our body. So emotions, okay? A lot of people don't talk about this, guys, because it's not really prone to talk about this when it comes to health, but emotion play a huge role in our skin, and our emotions, and our thoughts, and our hormones, and our gut, and our music, everything, okay? So release your toxic emotions, okay, guys? And if you guys want more information, message me, comment below, and I definitely would like to help you with that, okay? And 6, your diet. Eat a plant-based diet, or at least a low glycemic diet. Something healthy with veggies, with different colors, not so much processed food. So definitely that are the health tips to do so on how to help your skin and your gut. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, type below, and I would like to help you in there, okay? Now we're going to dive in a little bit into the gut and skin, okay? I'm not going to go all scientific, because I can be very scientific. I'm a very nerdy person, and I could just go and blah, 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 but I'm not going to do that, okay? What I'm going to do is just tell you, pinpoints. Hi! I'm going to tell you pinpoints of why the gut and the skin are connected, okay? Well, 1, they both play a huge, huge role in our defending against pathogens, okay? They're both protecting us, right? Because we have all this immune system, and 70 to 80% of our immune system is where? In our gut, guys, okay? And our skin needs to be healthy, so we don't have to have cuts and being exposed from germs and inflammation and, all these toxins, right? So they both play that huge defender for our immune system. 2, they are a large player in our neuroendocrine messaging system. What does that mean? Okay, that's a big word, but it means a combination of hormone cells and nerve cells, okay? They're the 2 things, okay? So nerves are everything in our body, and hormones are the ones that are going to help us to do messages all over our body to function as well. So where are those connected? In our lungs and in our gut, okay? And we think of our brain, and we think about the spine and our nerves, and we're like, okay, our brain is the one's going to send all those messages to our body. But in the contrary, 7 times more communication comes from our gut to tell to our brain, and then our brain tells the rest. So this is why our gut needs to be supported, helped, and taken care of, because everything is more communicated. This is our second brain, known as our second brain, and this is where it's going to communicate and tell the whole body what to do. This is why the gut is so important. And when you start seeing things on your skin, it's a sign that something's going on in your gut, okay? And then needs help, all right? And again, I have children, so you might hear the door because they're trying to come in, okay? My little ones like to be like, hi, as well. So I locked them out. Okay, so then this is why the gut is so important and the skin are related. Okay, and lastly, these are important to these hormones and nerve cells are very important is because they regulate the breathing, the air, the blood flow, and they control how fast your stomach moves the food into your intestines. Okay, and lastly, the brain. Okay, now I'm throwing the brain in there because these things are a triangle. Okay, it's the skin, the gut, and the brain. They're all together. Okay, guys. And why is the brain important? Because when our gut is healthy, it's gonna send all these signals to our brain that's gonna produce hormones. And what does our hormones do? Send signals to our body, right? For organs to function a certain way. And when we reduce anxiety and stress, is going to reduce the chances to have leaky gut, meaning that our gut is inflamed, and then that's going to affect our skin to be inflamed as well. See the connection? This is why I love this. I'm like super fascinated, and every time I learn, I'm just like, oh my god. I just like have to absorb it. I'm like a sponge, and I just love it. So I'm just trying to keep it very simple. I could go really in depth, but I don't want to because that's not really fun, okay? Unless you're like a geek like me. But that could be another time. We could talk about it later. Alright, so now that you understand the gut, the brain, and the skin connection, we're going to talk about how I take care of my skin. So now I'm going to do the regimen. I'm going to remove my glasses. And I put more makeup. This is like the darkest makeup, and I even put this dark lips. And this lipstick is really hard to take off. If you can see, I mean, there's not really a lot of smear in there. And I did it on purpose so I could show you how amazing this makeup remover is. You know, I have a little girl. She's 2 years old, and she is my messy Satita. Her name is Satya, and I call her Satita. And she just loves to get in everything. You know, this is I have to remove the markers and my makeup, and she just grabs and she'll just go all crazy. And something that makes a harder job on ours. But this is our makeup remover. Okay, you can barely see it because of the light. Smells beautiful. I love it. I love it because it dissolves the makeup. If it's waterproof or not, it helps to remove it. Really awesome. Okay, it's gentle and it removes the first layer of dirt. So, I mean, I love it. So, when I have mascara and everything, so with mascara, I just let it apply there for like 5 seconds or so. You know, let it start dissolving. And it's not harmful, okay? What I love about this is that it doesn't have any harmful chemicals. Okay? And if you can see, I'm just gently moving it. I'm not roughly, like, normally when you remove makeup, what do? We just do this really hard because then it just smears, especially when we take a shower, right? We would come with our mascara all, like, drooping, like if we were crying or something. And I'm doing this really tough makeup lipstick. Okay? And since this is tough, well, of course, I'm going to let it soak in, guys. But do you guys have any questions? What are your skin concerns? Like, what made you come here? Why are you guys here? What made you decide to watch this? Like, what about the skin and gut while I take my makeup off, you know? I would like to know that. That will help me to know what I should, you know, talk about a little bit more. Okay, so like if you can see, that's already taking off my makeup. See, look, this is like a hard makeup lipstick. That's why I did it on purpose. Oh my goodness. This is becoming a little messy. But it really took this off. I really like this makeup because, I mean, this makeup remover because it did really help a lot when my daughter did it, and her was worse. Okay. Okay, you break out. Okay, right. I think I put too much, guys, now. I think I overdid with the makeup. Okay, so yeah, definitely what helped me, I have, and I'm working it right now, I have a spot in my leg, this dryness, and it just seems like it gets become itchy, and then it becomes really red, and I'm cutting myself because it's super itchy, and it becomes white and flaky, and that really like it hurts, and I was doing this liver detox and it was helping, but since I got pregnant, I stopped. Okay, I stopped, and but it was clearing off. Now I'm just gently doing lemon and taking care of this because I breastfeed and I don't really want to release all these toxins. Okay, so as you can see, it used to be really red. Now it's gone. Okay, because I really overdid it. Okay, guys, you really don't put like all these layers. I overdid it. But anywho, I just really wanted to show you. And I wasn't scraping and I wasn't panicking because I was like, oh my god, I really overdid it. But I did not do it. Okay, so oily skin. I have oily skin. And I will sometimes wake up, especially now that it's summer, I used to wake up super oily here. And be like, oh my goodness, how embarrassing. I look like I was super, shiny. And my 15-year-old, she has a lot of acne, especially hormonal. And she had a lot of scarring. And with this, the layers of scars are, it's like they're going away little by little. But what helped her was doing the emotional release, helping her gut, being hydrated, taking care of her skin. And what really kicked it off, like really punched that thing, was emotional release, guys. Like, I am not kidding you. It was just really incredible because, like I said, I see the health in all different angles. Okay, so now this is for oily. This is a cleanser, and this is going to help to gently remove any dirt, oil, and foliate our skin. So even for dry and sensitive, should do it at least once or twice a month to foliate. Okay, don't do it constantly if you're dry and oily, because dry and oily means it needs more moisture. But this is also going to lock a little bit of your moisture in there. But this is mostly designed for oily and combination. Okay, and this is what we're going to do. And this one is for, see, if you see a pump, it's different. This one's for sensitive and dry. And that one's also going to remove our dirt. And I like to pat it on. And just very gently, you could add very little water to spread it around. And the one for sensitive and dry, it removes dirt, but what it does, it actually locks in your hydration and moisture, which that's what a dry skin needs. See, my case is I'm oily. We need to remove that extra, not only dirt, but also oil, okay? And what I like to do, I like to be all fancy-dancy, okay? You don't have to do this. I like to use this while I'm doing my cleanser because it's going to help to bring circulation. And this one's super cheap. I got it like for $4 at Walmart, okay? And it's battery. And I like to use this to help and brush, to remove dirt, and to bring circulation, open our pores. It's going to help to open the pores for the next treatment of other products. And, you just gently go around, and it feels really, really great. It's like a massage. Everyone who tries it, they're like in love with it. Okay? And then, since that's already preparing, I like to get warm water, get a towel, apply there for at least, a minute or two, and it's going to help to also steam, open your pores, preparing our pores because we want the other products to soak in, okay? But for purposes, I'm just going to quickly cleanse. Okay, I'm just going to rub. And, sometimes when we have skin issues, we normally tend to be rough on ourselves, okay? We need to be gentle, okay? Because everything starts in the gut and we need to take care of it, okay? So I gently just go from inner, outer, against the gravity. And you just wipe. Of course, if you're in the sink, you could wet it. But I like this towel thing to bring that moisture, open my pores. Okay? And if you can see, I don't have any more of that ridiculous lipstick that I put. I don't know why I did that. I was just like, I'm going to show how awesome this works. Which is really, really awesome. Okay, now the second step is our toner. Okay, it's really amazing. Why is this amazing? Because it's going to help to balance our pH level. It's going to help to maintain our moisture. It has peptides that's going to help your own production of collagen, have it smooth your skin, and, firm it. And it's going to be really great. And plus, it has this amazing technology. Just apply a little bit in your hands and tap it all around. And you could go upwards. I like to do my skin. I mean, my neck, of course, my skin. My neck. Because when we get older, what happens to us? We get wrinkled here, and we also get wrinkled between here, So that's a little tip that I like to do. And go upwards against gravity, okay? And then we're going to let it dry. And if you notice, the other ones, what color? Blue, and these are gray. The ones with gray has this amazing technology. Like I said, I'm fascinated with science, and it does this cell signaling complex. So it's a plant-based ingredient that supports our genes, responds to our own body natural beauty to be functions, right? Like if it needs renewal, what does it need? Does it need it's lacking this, or it's just really, really awesome. Okay, so it's just really awesome. Okay, guys, this technology. Not only that, it has botanical blends. That is this complex. It's very safe. It's very gentle, and it has no harmful chemicals. Okay, no dangerous chemicals. It has none, and it's going to support your own natural skin repair. Okay, process. This is why it's so awesome, because not only that, but no other company has it, because this company, what it did, it made sure it has a patent, so no one within 10 years from now could, do this technology. And this is why it's so awesome, because each cell is different from our body. One of them needs nutrients, another one needs protection, another one needs to rejuvenate, and all of them are different. And maybe one needs all three, or two, or one. This is why this is so amazing with this technology. And, it's really hard for me to see results, because I hardly ever have a lot of damage, or not damage, but, clear things like, oh yeah, I see that you need help, right? But this one is awesome, because I saw a difference, and I'll show you my picture when I first tried it. Okay, now, moving on, then the other step, so that is the second step. The third step is when we're going to help and enhance our skin. This one also is great. It has a technology. It helps with peptides. It has peptides. It's going to help with discoloration. It helps with wrinkles. It's concentration. It helps with your own natural renewal process. Fine lines. This is amazing. And this is the serum. This is the best of the best. Even my 15-year-old loves it. And when we run out, she's like, oh no, I'm so sad. So this one, what I do 2 pumps. You could do 3 pumps. And apply it. Tap it around. Even in my neck. Going upwards. Forget. And going upwards. Gently. Very gently. And it just feels really nice. And it smells gorgeous. okay? And whatever I have extra, I rub it in my hands. But this one is going to help with, you know, preventing toning, firming, just really, really, really awesome. Okay, guys, this is like just super awesome. And guess what? I'm giving a sample that lasts for like 2 or 3 days of the serum. It's just awesome. And I'm giving one of these amazing skin masks, okay? You apply it, it has all this amazing serum, and it's just really awesome. You feel like the firmness, you know, like intense firmness, not ugly intense, but just super, super awesome intense. Okay, guys? So I'm giving one of those too. So hope you guys register right there where it says ticket. And the more people you invite, I mean, really awesome, okay? Now, within the third step comes the eye essence. And this one's really awesome. I've tried it. I love it. Especially since I have a 6-month-old now. But when he was 2 months, I will wake up with poofy eyes. I'm not that bad anymore, but this really helps. You put this in the freezer, on the refrigerator, I mean. And when you're going to apply it, you just get very little. You see, that's very little, guys. And you just dab, 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 dab. And since you put it in the refrigerator, it's going to be cold. So you're going to be doing like a cold therapy, compression in a sense. And you just massage it very gently from inner to outward, and then from top outward to inner. And you just do that. You know, and you can even do it around your lips if you want. I've seen people do that. And I was like, interesting. So then you do that the same way. And this is what's going to help. It's going to help with the wrinkles, the fine lines around your eyes. And it's going to help to depuff, right? To reduce that darkness, okay? It's going to help to brighten and lift. Because what happens when we get older? This starts sagging, okay? I saw it in my grandma. So I'm going to look like my grandma, and I don't want that. So, you know, you do this. This is super, super awesome. And the great thing about all this, guys, you guys don't have to get everything. Now, if you want to get everything, go ahead. You know what you need. But you could get, I just need this, I just need that, and that's it. I mean, it just depends what you need. It's customized for your needs, dry or oily. And these things, use in day and night, okay? Use it twice. But of course, you know yourself, you want to use it one time, you're still going to get results because this is so amazing. I've never got so many results in a product. Now, this is our hydrating. This is our part 4, hydrating. This is blue. Why? Because this is for a daytime protection. It has a SPF 30, and that is going to protect you 97% from the sun. Now, depending how long you're out there, if you're more than out there than 2 hours, then you have to apply it. I guess you don't have to, but it is recommended. Nobody has to do anything. It's just recommended to really support your skin and help you and protect, right, and nourish, to put this every 2 hours, okay? Now, this small one is for oily and combo, and this one is for sensitive dry. And I know it's small and different, but believe me, I already had this for 6 months, guys. 6 months, all right? So these are, the only thing I had to replace are these, okay? The serum and the eye essence, because I love it that much. And the makeup remover, because I love it. I'm just like, so in love with it. Okay, and in the beginning I was like, I don't need that. I don't really use a lot of makeup, but I mean, it's amazing. Now, with this one, because I'm oily, I just apply it like this, 4 fingers, dab, and rub. So the sun is still there, and you just rub nicely, softly, and if you could do it on your hands, go ahead. And the awesome thing that this is not going to give that oiliness, that greasiness feeling. It's not. So you just let it dry, and then you can apply your makeup and your foundation, and it's really awesome, okay, guys? So it's going to help you to lock your hydration, protects you from the sun, from two types of UVs, because not all of them. UVC, you cannot protect it by putting something. Anything is here can protect it. You have to put a hat and protect you from that. Okay, but it's really awesome. Okay, and it feels super moist. Now the last step would be the night. Okay, guys. So again, sensitive and oily, and this one is super amazing, especially if you're always on the sun, or you're always out and about, or you're putting makeup, right? Anything, okay? This is going to help to really supercharge your skin care, okay? Your beauty sleep, all right? It's going to help to fight, to tone, to the texture, the fine lines. It's going to help to rejuvenate and restore your skin at night. And guess what? When do you think our body heals? Daytime or night? Nighttime, okay? That's why it's so amazing. And again, it is great. So it has that amazing technology that's going to do the signaling, and it's going to really communicate with your body's needs, okay? Your body's going to be like, oh, hey, waking up, and your body's going to do what it is, because your body is already built in to heal itself. But sometimes it needs that, hello, wake up. You got to do what you have to do, and that's just what this is doing. It's helping your own skin to wake up and do what it has to do, because it needs support. Our body needs sometimes support because we're bombarded. Our life is stressful. It's overwhelming sometimes, all the toxins, the pollutions, we're always up and down and running, so then this is why we need to support our body. All right, cool. Okay, so that's pretty much how I take care of my skin. And once a month, or you could do it twice a week, or maybe once a week, depending on what you want, you could do this. You do the cleansing, the toner, and then you do your extra duper duper lifter, amazing support. That is the skin. I mean, I already tried this. It's really awesome. I loved it. Even my 15-year-old, she was like, she even purchased her own box. She didn't want to share. That's how much she loved it. Okay, so now quickly, how can you, do that extra support, for your skin? And it's supporting it with supplements, but which ones? So this skin line also has supplements, and I really love it because it's pharmaceutical graded. So that means if you go to your doctor and they have this huge book of, drugs, these supplements are going to be there. Not because they have drugs, right? But because their facility are so high graded, so up here standard, that they are pharmaceutical graded. That means their facility can make pharmaceutical drugs, okay? And you know how regulated pharmaceutical drugs are, right? You have to make sure what's on the label says it, because, there's so many overdosing. Right? So then this is why this company, USANA Health Sciences, wanted to be showing that they are, on top of the line. They really want to help your skin. They want to protect us from all this fast life, and this is why I'm so in love with it. I don't believe there's any other company, and I always welcome to learn, and I will do my research. Just give me a day or two, and I have not found any other company. Okay, so these are your foundations. Your vitamins, your antioxidants, okay? And this is your foundation. It's going to also do 3 things: nourish, protect, and renew your cells. Every single cell, okay? And this is your basic, because it's going to help you in so many ways, okay, guys? But that is what, that's what it does. So that is your basic. Now let's deal with the gut, okay? I will recommend Hipocel, and this one is going to help your liver. Your liver is so critical, and I'm talking about the 5 main ones, okay? This is 1. This is 2, your liver, because when your liver is overloaded and is in distress, it's going to affect your skin and how? Dryness, rashes, itchiness, irritation, redness, acne, and sagginess, okay? That's why how you know that it's like, okay, my liver needs help. Everything goes through our liver. It is like the security guard. It's like, okay, what is this? What is this? And it needs help, okay? Because sometimes what we eat is not as healthy, okay? Removing toxins, liver, probiotics. Okay, if you have got, medicines, have you drank them, if you have eaten outside, fast food, stress, pollution, you need probiotics. It's going to help to balance the gut. And by balancing the gut, it's going to help your gut to function as it needs. Okay, guys? So probiotics are really good because it's going to reduce inflammation and boost up your defensive system. Okay? And my fourth one is fiber. Fiber. Why do you need fiber? Because if your stool is too loose or you're not using the restroom at least 2 or 3 times a day, daily, it needs support to flush all those toxins out, to make it smooth or firm, depending on how your stool is, okay? And being regulated. This is why you need that. Once you start flushing things out, it's going to be amazing. You're going to feel better, okay? And lastly, I don't have the bottle, but it's Profenadol, and that is like a super, booster of antioxidants to reduce oxidative stress, reduce inflammation. Is going to help your heart, your brain, and your immune system. And those are my top 5. And the rest are other ones like omega, some shakes, vitamin D, and even for your support of your joints. All that, helps with your gut if you want to go all out and like hardcore and just be serious and just like, I need serious help or reset. That is it. But yes, that is pretty much my workshop. It's very informative, super fun. And tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be looking at the forums. And tomorrow I'll be doing a live on my page on Love Thy Earth, Women's Health. And I'm going to see how I'm going to give these prizes, okay? Because the last prize I forgot to tell you is sometimes we feel like we're dragging. We're dragging our feet. We're feeling exhausted. And this is going to help you to boost it up without any crashes, okay? It's just going to, out of nowhere, you're just going to be like, I'm not tired. It wasn't where you're like, oh yeah, I'm so accelerated. And you're just like, ah. No, it's not that. It's where you're going to be like, oh wait, I'm not tired anymore. I feel like I could keep on going. And then when it's time to sleep, it's time to sleep, okay? You're not going to feel like I'm still working and exhausted, okay? So I hope this was super informative, super fun, and I can't wait to give you guys all these goodies. And thank you very much. I appreciate you guys are here, and I had so much fun to share all this wonderful information. And if you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to message me. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Okay? Bye-bye.